بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد وعنه قال أي نبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم موضع صوت في الجنة خير من الدنيا وما فيها Muttafaqun alayh. Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that place of a weep into the Jannat is better than the whole world and whatever it contains. Hadith Sharif is being narrated by Bukhari Sharif and Muslim Sharif. Arabs, whenever they used to travel by horse or by camel, and to ride the horse, they used to have whip in their hands. So, wherever they used to break journey, so if the caravan is traveling, so person, a place where he will throw his whip, that is the place he has occupied to rest, to break his journey, to be there. So, that is why Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam mentioned that occupying a place of one whip into Jannat. Just imagine, a weep will not occupy very much of space. Like yesterday we were talking, that one movement of Jannat and one little space of Jannat, it is better than this whole world and whatever it contains. That is why Quran Majid said, مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ رِجَالٌ صَدَقُوا مَا عَاهَدُوا اللَّهَ عَلَيْهِ فَمِنْهُمْ من قضى نحبه ومنهم من ينتظر وما بدلوا تبديلا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praising some of the men. When Rijal is being mentioned, it is being mentioned that they are the people of strength, people of courage, people of performance, people of achievement. If you point at someone that, oh, he is a man. So it is not only for male, it is for female also. Someone who is extra courageous. So in that sense, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, there are some people that whatever promise they have made it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they fulfilled it. Some of them they have fulfilled it, and some of them they are just waiting. Sahaba, some worldly favors used to come in front of them. They used to say that it should not happen, that because of this worldly favors, we will be told into hereafter that you have cashed your share. So that's why we will not go ahead with it. Rather we'll cash there. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us mizaj like Sahaba. Iman is not being made. Akhirat is not in front of us. When these ahadith sharifa and this Quran and Sunnah, when it becomes nourishment of our thinking, nourishment of our dreams, nourishment of our ambitions, we look forward to based on Quran and Sunnah. When they become our nourishment, when we graze onto the table spread of Quran and Sunnah, then we will have vision like Sahaba. They went to big empires. Nothing impressed them. Went from very, very, very struggling background. Not even one meal they had. And all of a sudden you land into the palace of the big empire. And everything is very tempting, very impressing, very influencing. But difference was not made unto them. Because when you have Jannat in front of you, then, naturally something is nice. Naturally you will admire it. But when your mizaj and iman is being made, then you will not get drowned into the ocean of bewilderment, whether you had it or not. And they address the emperor of the world, looking into their eye. And that emperor could not look back into their eyes. That was the awe of Iman. That was the power of Iman. Oh Allah, give it to us and our progeny till the day of Qiyamah. So here Sahaba, they said, no, rather we will have it into the hereafter. We don't want to have it now. We are fearing. Sometimes they came and asked Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that I was performing salat, an example, and someone saw me and I was not performing salat for the sake of riya, and he is returning with an impression that he is very pious. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he is worried that just because of his impression onto me that I am very pious, very righteous, tomorrow it must not happen that Allah will say to me that no, you did it for the sake of people. That is what is bothering me. That is what is troubling me, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Where do I stand? And what we will do, if I am doing something good and everybody is noticing and they remarking that no, he is very pious, that is what will make me more happy than the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. May Allah protect us from the hypocrisy. Here, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam had to issue certificate. Tilka ajilu bushral mu'min. No, you didn't have riya. Don't worry. The thing which is troubling you, that is not riya. That is glad tiding for a believer came beforehand. Glad tiding for a believer came beforehand. That is when, that person was satisfied. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us such that we should not sell our Jannat because of dunya. Why? Because space equal to one weep of Jannat is better than this whole world and whatever it contains. Hadith Sharif, Bukhari Sharif, and Muslim Sharif says, and congratulations to some of the people that okay, it was not deserved by the opponent, but you are saying that, take it. I will cash it by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it was worth hundreds of thousands of pounds. He said, no, you take it. Everybody will take me as fool. That, just for that, you let £250,000 go, 200,000 pounds go, 100,000 pounds go. You didn't intervene, you didn't say anything. No, my Allah is watching, He will give me. If He will not give me here, He will give me in Jannat. There are people like that also. And there are people that, no, I am getting £500,000. I don't care what will happen into hereafter. Let me cash it now. Who knows whether will I get it in Jannat or not. Here I am getting it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from that blindness. That for cash, you let the real wealth of Jannat go. Or for the benefit of this world, you let the benefit of hereafter go. Nabi Sallallahu is saying, مَوْضِعُ صَوْتٍ فِي الْجَنَّةِ خَيْرٌ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا وَمَا فِيهَا. Equal to, place equal to one weep. It is better than the whole world and whatever it contains. Oh Allah, give us that vision. Sahaba had that vision. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us that, imani sight. That I am buying this, and while I am dealing, first I think that where this deal will make me land into hereafter. First I think that, and then I make a deal. Then if you are making profit, if you are making business, if you are making money, then that money will be very fruitful, very rewarding. In this world also and into hereafter also. And on the other side, no, I am getting immediate benefit. Akhirat, I leave behind, not in front of me. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us basirat like that sahabi. That sahabi, what he said to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He came to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam that, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ka'anni anduru ila arshir rahmani barizan. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, my condition is such that although I am walking on this earth, but my condition is such that as if I am walking onto the earth of Jannat, and I can see Arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in front of my naked eyes. I can see that. I can see people of Jannat going into Jannat, and I can see people of Jahannam, they are going into Jahannam. I am seeing that. I am observing that. By your physical eyes you cannot see, but by your imani eyes you can see if your iman is being made like that sahabi. Like that sahabi. How much share of this foresight do we have? Do we have? Sometimes, during the whole salat, if you thought of something, and when you end your salat, you feel like crying that what type of salat I have performed. Where this salat will take me? Where this salat will take me? Will it make me cross the bridge of Sirat? Will I be successful? Where was my concentration? Where was my dedication? Where was my devotion? Was I observing something from the unseen world by my eyes of Iman? Have I had connection between myself and my Creator because I am in front of Him? One of the greatest ibadat is salat. From the salat, if you cannot see Jannat, then that salat is being taken and thrown on your face back to you. And that happens to me every day. I don't know what will happen to you. And if Imam's salat is like that, then where will be the Musalli's salat? When we are about to end our salat, we feel like crying that what did I do? How big injustice I have done to my salat. If coins make some noise into the pocket and you remember that, I have to return this money to someone, then you cry that, where your attention was supposed to be and what you are thinking. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That sahabi is saying to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that, and this on this hadith sharif, make this hadith sharif as scale. Does that happen anytime? I quoted to you before that Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanvi Rahmatullah Alayhi received a letter. And that letter was suggesting that although I am in a dunya, but every time I walk, I feel as if I'm not walking onto the earth of dunya, I am walking onto the earth of hereafter, earth of Jannat. And person who was sitting next to Hazrat Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanvi, he read the name, that whose letter it was. It was Maulana Abdul Ghani Fulpuri's Rahmatullah Alayhi's letter. He was writing to his Sheikh. And what do we learn? Every time we go to GP and we check our cholesterol and our diabetes and our blood sugar and etc., our blood pressure, have we ever consult somebody who we think pious, righteous, knowledgeable person, that this is how my salat standing, this is how my fasting standing. Do we go through some x-ray of our salat? Because who cares? We just come 5 times. An example, if someone comes 5 times, then he thinks that there is nobody like me in this whole locality. And 50 years ago, where my salat was, still there. Some days ago, somebody was asking, very good, that do we feel that every salat we should be improving the quality of our salat? He said, I said to him, that this is very noble thought. Keep working until you die. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us. So that Sahabi, that I'm talking about this riwayat, that Sahabi is saying that, I was saying, Maulana Abdul Ghani Phulpuri rahmatullah, he wrote to his Sheikh. So Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanvi rahmatullah, after reading the letter, he said, this man is the Siddiq of his time. This man is the Siddiq of his time. So, your good thoughts or your weaknesses, if you consult with somebody, then sometime he will say that, no, mashallah, keep it up. Or sometime he will say that you need some rectification, some correction, some improvement. No, we'll go to GP every time, but we will never go to spiritual GP. That Sahabi, mentioning all this to Nabi Sassam, Nabi Sassam said, Absarta fa'alzim. Allah has given it to you, foresight of Iman. You must hold on to it. Do not lose it. Great. You are great. That is what one was supposed to drive towards. All of the ibadat we are doing, we were supposed to drive towards that. That must be an ultimate goal, that you come into the masjid, you forget the whole world. I've been advocating now. There may be somebody who builds such masjid that in this masjid do not come with any tools of social media. No microphone, no YouTube, no transmitter, nothing. Leave everything at home. There will be some legal requirement also. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give us that boldness that we become detoxed from the whole world and we become toxic with the love of Allah. These masajid was supposed to provide that. But now they are running fast towards machini Islam, modern Islam, which everybody likes. You get more likes, that is what you prefer. You don't get one like from there. Who cares for that? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us such, we are entering in such a time. Some people who are busy in this, what you call internet or metaverse or thing. I ask them questions and I want to know that what happens there and how we can fight against it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us capable. There will be you watch, there will be some institutes that they will become totally detox. You are not allowed. If you have some toxic tools here, you want to be toxic with Allah, then come accordingly. Come accordingly. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that Sahabi, when he said to Nabi Sassam said, Absarta fa'alzim. Allah has given you basirat of Iman, hold it on firmly. That is what we need to strive for in this world. And this will become the nourishment of our thought, our day and night. Then inshallah we will be successful in striving towards. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make that possible. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwalin, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayk, ya dhal tawl, ya dhal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa ant. زهر الللاجئين وجار المستجيرين ومأمن الخائفين يا مأمن الخائفين يا مأمن الخائفين إن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب أشقياء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامحو تقطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فاقبضنا غير مفتونين. اللهم ارزقنا حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل يقربنا إلى حبك. اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك والجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك وغضبك وعقابك والنار. اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى. اللهم علمنا الكتاب والتأويل. اللهم فقهنا في الدين. اللهم اجعلنا من التوابين واجعلنا من المتطهرين المتطهرين واجعلنا من عبادك المخلصين المخلصين واجعلنا من الذين لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمته.